everybody. It's Tuesday night here at Beyond the Airwaves, the Infinity Project, and yes, I think we finally got this thing to work right. Yay! All right. Anyway, it is Tuesday. That means it's time for New Car Smell Tuesday. We've got new releases in video games, anime manga, Blu-ray DVDs, and of course, the music. Gotta have the music. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight. Hold on. Let's see. Come on. I know the internet's unstable again. Okay, there we go. Alright, anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Oddball Extreme. I'm currently joined on the line by three of my crazy cohorts. First, we've got a resident joker, Mike. Hello, sir.
Hi, and I don't think the title changed at all.
Oh, crap. Okay,
I th- I think you can still do it while live, but you
okay.
just had to go back into the channel. Sorry, folks, we're still getting used to things.
Yeah, I thought I saved it. Hold on. Episode. And in the meantime, I can still make the introductions. We also have our. Now, he's still going by Red Ranger Tim for now, but he's going to change it soon. I know that much. So, hello, Tim.
Just have, hello, and yeah, I haven't decided what I'm gonna.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's see. I could have sworn I saved it. Alright, so, okay, now that part's right. Okay. There, that's got it. Okay, now it's updated correctly.
There we go. And also, Ash is in the call too.
Yep, that's right.
Hi, Ash.
Ash is in the call too, and I just saw
Everyone.
Starchild. I just saw Starchild in the Twitch chat, and she says perfect.
Yep.
Good. We're finally getting there. All right. So now that we've made the intros and such, I think it's time to get right to it, right, Mike?
Actually, give me about another couple of minutes here.
Oh,
I'm doing some spammings myself. I
okay,
ran a little bit
sure.
behind.
Oh, no, no, that's all right. That's all right. Because, to be honest, we didn't know whether or not this was going to work. But thank God we had help from our master and creator, Frodo, to help us with Streamlabs OBS.
Yep.
Because we have been using Twitch, but of course, after Thursday show, it updated and we couldn't really do anything. But with a little help, hold on, I gotta mute myself. I'll be right back.
Oh
Yep.
my!
Yeah, basically Twitch
Hello.
Studio Beta updated from 89.5 to 90.5 and it goofed
Yeah,
things
hold
up
on.
audio wise. So we had to go back into Streamlabs
Okay.
OBS, which is what we were originally going to
Bye.
use before I found Twitch Studios. So we're basically, let's just say that we're starting all over again, but taking everything we learned from Twitch Studios and putting it into Streamlabs OBS. So bear with us. And I'll be ready to go here in just a few minutes. I'm still spamming.
It's fine. We're still getting used to this.
Good thing I can just copy and paste.
Yep. Let's see. Text
That
message
helps a
from
lot.
Office Depot. We're here to help with mask, hand sanitizer, and more. Stock up while supplies last. Yeah, they ain't gonna last long. And there's our star child, Janet. Hello,
And I am
Janet.
getting echoes. I am getting echoes.
Then you need to mute one of
Mute.
them.
Yeah, I was gonna say mute either Twitch or Zoom.
What I've
And
done is I muted Twitch on my end.
I
yeah.
muted Twitch too, so
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, that'll work.
I'm almost done
You're
here.
fine. It's cool.
hold on. Say something, please.
Something, please.
Something,
Something,
please.
please.
Okay. I have
All
more
right.
than one Twitch. I have oh, you know what the problem was? I had more than one Twitch.
Excuse me.
I had more than one Twitch window open.
Ah.
Here. That'll work. Okay. So where were we before I so rudely interrupted?
Actually, nothing. We were just talking about the situation we were having problems with, and
Okay, I'm muting the wrong one.
oops.
So,
No, you muted yourself on Zoom.
all right,
Okay,
copy.
now where is the. I need to get used to this. You know that?
Don't worry,
It's all
it's gonna
good.
take practice. It's just gonna take some practice.
Okay. I
All
don't think
right,
I hear an echo now.
Okay.
I got the video game releases in. I'm ready to start.
All right. Let's get on.
All right, so starting off with there's two games that came out yesterday. First one on PC is Soul Divide Sword of Darkness. Then we have Rogue Company for PC and PS4. Games that are out today, we got Panzer Paladin on PC and Switch, Liquid Sunshine on PC and Linux, Rock of Ages 3, Make and Break for PC and PS4, Rain also for PS4, um, Necro Barista for PC. That's out tomorrow. Also out tomorrow is Creek for PC and PS4, Aircraft Evolution for Xbox One, um, Dragon Marked for Death on PS4, Rain Flat for Xbox One. Again, we'll have repeats. Um, got the Raid on PC and PS4. Tannenberg on Xbox One and PS4. That's out. These are out on the 24th. Rain swept on the Switch. Dex also on the Switch. Max and the Book of Chaos for Xbox One and Switch. Allison's Diary Rebirth for Xbox One. Paper Beats on PC. Ageless PC and Switch.
Sorry.
It's okay. Other Side on
Hold on.
PS4 and PC. Oh no way! I'm going into the 28th. Well, technically, I'm done. I went into the 28th by accident. All right, we will come
Whoops.
back to the 20th next week.
Yeah. So anyway,
Oops, why did I not copy?
well, hey, technology, you always have the hiccups,
True.
especially when you're learning a new platform.
Right. All right, I got the anime releases, and there's only two this week. Starting with Funimation, we got Million Arthur, the complete series. Then from Sentai Filmworks, we got How Clumsy You Are, Miss Bueno. But that's it for this week. That's it for the anime. And then on with the manga and light novels. Starting with the 20th, we got from J Novel Club, we got Teon Gania Volume 3. Then out today from Gdansk, we got Abikun's Got Me Now Volume 2. Also from Gdansk, we got Bakeman Monogatari Volume 5. From Viz, we got Beast Stars Volume 7. From Seven Seas, we got Buck Naked in Another World Volume 1. Okay. From Yen Press, we got Bungo Stray Dogs Volume 4, 55 minutes. That's also both in physical and digital.
I'm
From Yen
back.
Press,
Sorry about that.
you're fine. Welcome back. I just finished up the anime. There was only two releases,
Wow.
and now I'm on to today's manga and light novel releases.
Cool.
Also from Yen Press, we got The Case of Vanitas, Volume 7, both physical and digital. From Gdansk, got Cells at Work Baby, Volume 1. From Viz Media, got Children of the Whales, Volume 15. From Gdancha, have City, Volume 9. From Seven Seas, we got Classroom of the Elite, Volume 5. From Gdancha, we got Dolly Kill Kill, Volume 4. From Seven Seas, we got is Hid Dragon Goes House Hunting, Volume 5. From Yen Press, we got The Eminence and Shadow, Volume 1. From Yen, we got For the Kid I Saw in My Dreams, Volume 5, both in physical and digital. From Gdancha, we got GE Good Ending, Volume 7. From Gdancha, we got Glepnir, Volume 7. From Yen Press, we got The Goblin Slayer Side Story Year 1, Volume 5. From Seven Seas, we got Goodbye, My Rose Garden, Volume 2. From Yen Press, we have The Great Demon Lord is Reborn as a Typical Nobody, Volume 3. The Catastrophe of the Great Hero, both in physical and digital.
Where the
From
hell? Where the hell are these guys getting all this time to write these long titles?
I mean,
Well,
I
I
wonder what
found
it'd be
out.
like in uh in its original language.
Well,
Yeah.
you want to know how manga got started? It started off very cheap, very inexpensive books.
Mm-hmm.
Books that could be read on the train to work,
True.
and they were so
Okay.
cheaply made that all they do is throw them away and get another one.
Okay, you can proceed on, Mike.
All right.
Sorry.
That's okay,
It's okay.
Janet. That's fine.
From we have volume 4 of The Hero is Overpowered but Overly Cautious, both in physical and digital. Another one from Yen Press, we have High School Prodigies Have It Easy Even in Another World, Volume 1, both physical and digital. From Seven Seas, we got Hai Moto Maru-chan, Volume 10. Then from One Piece Books, we got Hina Mats Hina Hina
Hinamatsuri?
Matsuri, yeah, Volume 9. Some of these are hard to pronounce. Excuse me.
You're fine.
From Yen Press, we got um
Horimiya.
Horimiya, Volume 14, both physical and digital. From Yen Press, we got I'm a Behemoth and S-ranked monster, but mistaken for a cat. I live as an elf girl's pet, Volume 1. Volume 1, this is all both physical and digital. And also Volume 2, also physical and digital. Then from another one from Yen Press, and here's what we've been waiting for. Is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a
Yes.
dungeon on the side? Sword or Oratoria, Volume 12. Here we go. This title has been something that we have been amused with for the longest time.
Yeah.
It's about darn time.
About darn time. And this is Volume 12, both physical and digital. From Gdansk, we got Kakushi Goto, My Dad's Secret, and Ambition, Volume 5. Then from another one from Gdansk, we got Knights of Sidonia Master Edition, Volume 6. Let's see. From Yen Press, we got Kono Suba and Explosion on This Wonderful World, Volume 3, The Strongest Duo's Turn, both physical and digital. From Viz Media, have Luviesist, Volume 5. From Gdansk, we got Living Room Matsu Matsunaga-san Volume 3. Then from Gdansk we got Mabusasa Volume 4. From Yen Press we got Magical Girl Writing Project Volume 9, both physical and digital. Another one from Yen, we have May These Lead-In Battlegrounds Leave No Traits Volume 1, Bullet Magic and Ghost Programs, both physical and digital. From Seven Seas we got Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, Kana's Daily Life Volume 7. From Viz we got Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt Volume 14. From Yen, we got Monster Wrestling Interspecies Combat Girls Volume 3, both physical and digital. From Viz, we got Mew Hirushi, The Sign of Dreams. Then from Seven Seas, we got My Status as in Assassin Obviously Exceeds the Heroes, Volume 2. From Viz, we got No Guns Live, Volume 6. From Yen Press, have no matter how I look at it, it's you guys' fault. I'm not popular. Volume 16, both physical and digital. From Seven Seas, we got Our World's Days Volume 3. Another one from Seven Seas, we got Primitive Boyfriend Volume 2. From Yen, we have Raw Hero Volume 2, both physical and digital. Another one from Yen, we have Re-Zero Starting Live in Another World Volume 13, both physical and digital. From Viz, we got Ruby the Official Manga Volume 1, the Beacon Arc. From Yen, we got Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts Volume 10. From Gdansha, got the Seven Deadly Sins Volume 38. We have it. Apparently, there's a side that on the next one, A Brother in Arms. Then we also have Volume 39. Then from Gdansk, we got Something's Wrong with Us, Volume 2, both physical and digital. Also, Volume 3 is also out as well. From Yen, we have That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Volume 1, The Ways of the Monster Nation, both physical and digital. Another one from Yen, we have To Save the World, Can You Wake Up the Morning After with a Demi-Human, Volume 1. Another one from Yen, we got Toilet Bound Hanako-kun. Another one from Yen, we got Witch, the graphic novel part 6, Ragalang Volume 3, both physical and digital. Then another one from Yen, we have World End, What Do You Do at the End of the World? Are you busy? Will you save us? Hashtag X. And that's it.
All right.
I'm
I
all
was
done.
wondering when the Dungeon Girls would show up again.
It's been a while. All right. Well, now it's my turn. I'm going to start, of course, with the new Blu-rays and DVDs.
Excuse me a minute.
Sure. Let me
Okay.
grab some water because my mouth's drying out. Blech. All right, that's better. Anyway, we believe it or not, even this pandemic, you still get new Blu-rays and DVDs coming out. So here's what we got coming. All these guys are that's on Metacritic.com, and you don't have to trust their reviews. It's your choice. But anyway, the highlighted movies. First one on Blu-ray and DVD is called Marriage Story. It is a Metacritic must-see, and it scored a 94. So, here's the story. One of the best films of 2019 and the recipient of 6 Oscar nominations, including Best Picture, the latest from writer director Noah Baumbach, is the current culmination of an extremely strong career that has recently featured the Meyerowitz stories, new and selected, Mistress America, While We're Young, and Frances Ha. Pulling from his personal history, not unlike his earlier excavation of his parents' divorce in The Squid and the Whale, the story's simple premise belies its surprising impact. Charlie, played by Adam Driver, a theater director, wants to stay in New York. Nicole, played by Scarlett Johansson, an actress, gets a coveted role in Los Angeles. This change, an 8-year-old son in the middle, and lawyers are all their tenuous relationship needs to begin its ending. This Criterion Collection release of the former Netflix exclusive includes new interviews with the cast, composer Randy Newman, and a director plus a making of feature. And let's see, next up is Well Groomed. There is no score on this one, and it's on DVD only. Now, this may sound like the setup for our Christopher Guest mockumentary, but Rebecca Stern's HBO documentary spends a year inside the very real and very colorful world of competitive, creative dog grooming.
All right, season 2 is beginning to suck up on me.
Oh, okay. Anyway, next up is The Whistlers with a good 76. That's on Blu-ray and DVD. The latest from Corneliu Porumboiu is a slight change of pace for the director of 1208 East of Bucharest, Police, Adjective, and the Treasure. This noir tinged and comedic thriller takes place on the Canary Islands, where a corrupt police officer must learn a secret mafia whistling language to help get a mobster out of jail. Twists and dead bodies pile up, and a femme fatale named Gilda, played by Catrinelle Marlin, enters the picture as various parties fight to get their hands on 30 million euros. And let's see, and then there's You Don't Know Me, and the Nomi is spelled Nomi. This is on Blu-ray and DVD and scored a decent 66. Do you love or love to hate Paul Verhoeven's notorious 1995 flop Showgirls? Jeffrey McHale's new documentary traces that erotic thriller's elevation to cult classic status in recent years and examines its ongoing influence on pop culture. Huh, that's interesting. All right. Now here's some more releases, and a lot of these are brand new Blu-rays on classic movies. So the first one, two, three, the first five are like that. Against All Flags from 1952, Alibaba and the 40 Thieves from 1944, Arabian Nights from 1942, Bloodstone from 1988, and Buccaneers Girl from 1950. And then scoring a not so good 46 on Blu-ray and DVD is Capone with Tom Hardy. First time on Blu-ray for the 1980 foreign drama Confidence. No score for this one, and it's on DVD only. It's the horror comedy Dead Detectives. Bad pun. Can you guys hear me okay?
I
Yep.
can hear you fine.
Okay. Yeah, but yes, Dead Detectives. Next two, Blu-ray only. These are brand new. First is Girl Crazy, the musical with Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland. Life is a Long Quiet River from 1988. Then next three are on Blu-ray and DVD. First with a 53 is Resistance. Next up is The Room from 2020, and Scoob, the one that actually started out on demand first.
Good.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. Next up on Blu-ray only, also a classic, Son of Alibaba from 1952. Next two on Blu-ray and DVD. First, this is the one with the lowest score of the week, Survive the Night, with Bruce Willis and Chad Michael Murray. Next up is Taste of Cherry from 1997. That scored an 80. And we also have a first time ever on Blu-ray, the 1952 movie The World in His Arms with Gregory Peck and Anne Blythe. And then finally on TV on DVD and Blu-ray. Blu-ray and DVD for Castle Rock Season 2, which scored a 69. DVD only for Curb Your Enthusiasm Season 10, that scored a 78. Grant Chester Season 5 on DVD only. Jet Season 1 on DVD only, that has a 65. Million Arthur, the complete series, that's on Blu ray, no score on that one. And how many? Let's see, Mike, you may not remember this. Janet, do you remember a show called Northern Exposure?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. The complete series is out. It is a new Shout Factory set on DVD.
Yeah, and it took place in I think it
Alaska.
I thought it was Canada.
It may have been Canada because there's a Canadian Mountie in there.
Uh-huh. I think it was Canada,
Mm,
but they met one of the characters was an interesting native, you know, indigenous native
mm-hmm.
that helped him out a lot.
Yeah. Well, this could make me happy next week. Wonder Woman complete series from the 70s on Blu-ray.
Shite, are you gonna save up and get it?
I'm probably going to.
All right, but save up.
Janet, I know. Janet, I haven't bought any Blu-rays and DVDs for the past 7 to 8 months.
Oh, come on,
Hold
Prime
on.
Video.
Holding.
I hear tick, 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 tick.
That's probably me.
Uh-huh. I'm glad we got this show working tonight.
Got it. Yeah, me too. About that.
Sorry, I hope you did not hear all that.
You're good.
Okay. Yeah, I had to mute quickly because we're gonna be babysitting tomorrow.
Who's
This year.
who's kid?
Willow.
Well,
Which is fine.
ah,
That's no biggie. All right, let's get on to the CDs and such. Because thank goodness I was smart enough to get to the website early and take care of the problem. And boy, there's a lot. I'll tell you that much right now. Okay, so let's start with. See, Sunday was the 19th, so let's go this way. Alright, so we start with Sunday. There were four: Denki Groove with Ilbon 2000, August Alsina and Rick Ross with Entanglements, Jesus with Never There For You, and various artists with songs for the National Health Service. Obviously, that's British because that's what they have in England. All right, let's see. Then these all came out yesterday. First, there's Gorillas. Oh, I haven't heard that one in a while. They got a new one called Pac-Man. And then we've got Pop Smoke with Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon Deluxe Edition. Then we have Caro Caro Bonito with It's Bug Snacks. Then we have Heady One and Drake with Only You Freestyle. Gorillas Song Machine Episode 5. Red Velvet, Irene and Silgi with Naughty. B. Fachada with Rapaces e Raposas. Christina Vantzu with Multinatural. Broadway Calls with Sad in the City. That's pretty sad right there anyway. Neck Deep with Sick Joke. Crazy Fire with Purification. Rosso Polaire with La Terre Animale. Donnie Harrison and Paul Hicks with Cutthroat City. Peter Oren with Thin Blue Line. Yoasobi with Probably. Cal Scrooby with While You Were Sleeping. Bandname.txt with The Island Dropout.mp4. Troy Junker with The Path. Glady with Orange Peels. And then all these guys came out today. Yukika with Soul Lady. Toshiya Tsunora and Taku Unami with Wovenland 2. Let's see. Thao Sanbin Fauni with Clairvoyance. Kambata with LSD Lunar Solar Duality. Fides Inversa with Historia Nocturna. Lay with Lit 2. The Mussolini with Return of the Oro. Kindred with Singularity. Let's see, it looks like Hate Page with Tapeworm featuring Lone Moon. Crying Mist with 1. Lay with Lit. Reese LaFleur with Diva Volume 2. Hannah Georges with Just a Phase. Metz with A Boat to Drown In. Sadistic, spelled Sadistik, with Sirens. Blair St. Clair with Identity, Boldy James and Sterling Tolles with Manger on McNichols. Let's see. T.T. Thiel with Spider Man featuring Nick Show. Hayo with Desert. Somi with What You Waiting For. T.T. Thiel with another one, Love Lost. And by the way, all those last five, they're all tomorrow. The Avalanches with two, Wherever You Go and Reflecting Light. We have J. Cole with The Climb Back, Lion King on Ice, and Richard Smart with Interstellar. Let's see. Then on Thursday, there's four. Breadman with Clouds, Realio Sparkswell and Clipto with Bloody Luciano, Legacy Pilots with Aviation, and oh, here's a name we have not heard in a long time, Kylie Minogue. She's got a new one. Say something. That's the title. Say something. Let's see.
Something.
Then on Friday, we have Hawken with Virus, Courtney Marie Andrews with Old Flowers, the Irrepressibles with Superheroes, PJ Harvey with Dry Demos. Let's see. Then we have John Hassel. I'm going to have to look this one up. John Hassel with Seeing Through Sound, Pentimento, Volume 2.
Got a hair in it.
Ay, ay, ay. It hurts, I know. Let's see. Friend Request with Regrets. Joyce Chu with Dream. The Naked and Famous with Recover. Ronan Keating with 2020. A year we'd rather forget. Then we have Winter with Endless Space Between You and I. Cub Sport with Like Nirvana. Neck Deep with All Distortions Are Intentional. Luke Jenner with One. Flower with None Is But Once Was. Seasick Steve with Love and Peace. Jesse Lanza with All the Time. Defeated Sanity with the Sanguinary Impetus. Mr. Wives with Super Bloom. Liz Ann with Bad Vacation. Kamal Williams with Woo Hen. George Clanton and Nick Hexum, that one's self-titled. Shirley Collins with Heart's Ease. Neon Trees with I Can Feel You Forgetting Me. Lingo Seni et Son Gruppe with Musique Auka. Lawrence Pike with Prophecy. Gregory Ullman with Neighborhood Watch. Lone Moon with Kit at Nye. Let's see. Laurie McKenna with The Balladeer. The Acacia Strain with Slow Decay. Thumbscrew with the Anthony Braxton Project. Katie Day with My Data. Bombay Bicycle Club with Two Lives EP. Judicator with Let There Be Nothing. Night in Gales with Dawnlight Garden. Spirit Possession, self-titled. Gernot Hagen with Ode Nature. Gaia with Limbo. Valkyrie with Fear. Primal Fear with Metal Commando. Volturion with Xenogenesis. Devendra Banhart with Vast Ovoid. Angband with 4. Let's see. Now I have to look this one up. Kinetic 9. Shogun Assassin. And Sticky Ricardo. Bad pun. The truth is even darker. Then we have Kinetic 9 with Kinetic Radio Volume 1 and Volume 2. Dos Monos with Dos Siki. George Diamandis with Kill for Love. Oh boy, this is going to be a fun one. Homunculus Res. I hope I can get this. Andiamo in giro di notte e ci consumiamo nel fuoco. If I've destroyed that Italian, I apologize.
Oh my.
Well, you're trying, and that's
Alright, anyway. Benny the Butcher and DJ Drama with the Respected Sopranos. Sparkle Division with To Feel Embraced. Pieta Brown with We Are Not Machines. Little Mix with Holiday. Logic with No Pressure. The Kid Leroy with Fuck Love. Yes, that is the title.
Oh my.
Nicholas Bugaif with The Upward Spiral. Nelson Kempf with Family Dollar. I hope he can get away with it because the actual Family Dollar sign is being used in the cover. Let's see. Dan Michelson with Colorfield. Pablo Andres Ford with Duraznos. And I think this is one we're all going to forget right here. Kanye West.
Oh,
Yeah. Donda.
Barf.
Barf is
Barf.
right. Aitana with Playtour Indirecto. Andre Broughton with Sylvester. Cepeda with Cito Existieras. Real Pop Smoke with Shoot for the Stars, Aim for the Moon. Ah, here's another band we haven't heard in a while. Maroon 5. They've got a new one. Nobody's Love.
Interesting.
Yep. Atme with Mephitic. Quick Sales with Blue Rise. RVFV with Trendy featuring Lola Indigo. Ana Guerra with Listo Va. Sada Baby with Bartier Bounty 2. Ricky Reed with The Room. Thin Lear with Wooden Cave. Let's see, various artists. It's Kaleidoscope, New Spirits, Known and Unknown. Okay. And that's all for Friday. Then we have one more. Saturday, Victoria Dyer and Confisois. And that's it. That's all the CDs.
Wow, short work week, isn't it?
No, I think the shortest was the only two anime releases this week?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That kind of helped it a little bit. But there were a lot of CDs this week.
Sounds interesting.
Yep.
Uh, can we just? I know we should save this one till Thursday, but can we discuss the anti-mask people and some of the extremes they will go to?
What do you guys think?
that sounds like more of an attention to one episode.
Yeah,
Yes. Let's save that another time.
because there's so many incidents that can easily become an attention to one episode.
Well, this particular one was gross.
Yeah, we read the story. We'll talk about that one on that episode because really don't want to gross anybody out in the case that they have just had dinner.
I'm full of
Exactly.
tacos. I'm full
Hmm.
of tacos and cereal.
Or any type of food, period.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's more than enough incidents that will definitely make an entire attention to one episode.
Hmm?
Yeah. But anyway, that's right. Some of the things we were trying to do last night, of course, things kind of did not go exactly the way they were supposed to. But but we are talking about the fact, John Lewis, the Georgia congressman, had passed away over the weekend, and he was. Here's something I did not realize. He actually did a speech in Washington D.C. in 1963. He was the speaker before Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh
Oh,
my.
if I remember seeing on the news, he was also involved.
Okay, hang on. It's that thing again. Bear with me, bro. Hmm. Okay. Waiting patiently. There we go. All right.
No.
Yeah, but yeah, but I remember one of his last tweets. He said one of his last tweets on the 16th. He said, go out and make hashtag good trouble.
Not the type of trouble the assholes are doing right now.
Right. Mm-hmm. And here's something that kind of shocked me a little bit. I did not know he did this. John Lewis went to San Diego Comic Con.
When was
Interesting.
what was this?
He did it. I think back in I think it was 2015. I can't remember what year it was. I'll have to look that up. But he actually went to San Diego Comic Con and he cosplayed as his younger self.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. You see, what happened was at the time he was promoting his own graphic novel called March.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So it's like he's got to be the only congressman I've ever heard of to go to San Diego Comic Con.
Well, you want to know something? Just goes to show you he was real. He was one of us,
Yep.
so to
He was.
speak.
Yeah, and what was cool was he actually took some kids and led them in their own little march through the convention. Kind of like
he.
recreating the one from the crossing the Edmund Pettus Bridge. So
Uh huh.
it's like holy cow! And I also discovered he went to Dragon Con on occasion too. I never did see him, so I have no idea. But still, it's like this guy was definitely one of us.
Amen. Just goes to show you that you have to, that you know, just because you're a person of color, doesn't mean you're subhuman.
Exactly. But I mean, all the what he had to endure, especially during the civil rights movement. It's like rest in peace, Mr. Lewis. You will be missed, but your voice and your legacy will not be forgotten. Period.
Amen. What's Eyeshine laughing at?
I don't know. I don't
Huh?
know. You tell me.
Oh, I think she was laughing at what I was saying earlier.
uh. Oh no. Trust me, we were struggling a little bit to see whether or not we were going to have a show, but at least we did. At least now we know what to do.
Yeah. Like I said, new platforms need a little bit of getting used to.
Yeah, exactly. But in due time we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how to get the sound bites on here too. 'Cause seriously, we need to, we need our noises back.
Yeah, I agree.
This is a red alert. Not another storm on the deck. Move.
I love that one.
Yeah, I still love you. Beep. I almost had him. I almost had him. You stuttering prick, you. Shut up!
Yeah.
No, I'm not as good as Fillmore and Rob Paulson, so. What I'd rather be doing is this, you know?
Well,
Harley, you
welcome
didn't
back,
have any
Harley.
chicken wings, did you?
Nope.
No, I think she's learned her lesson about the chicken wings, Tim.
Yeah, let's just
Well, I
say
got.
I've been avoiding
They're
since it's been so hot down here. I've been avoiding fried food. Period. After all, I've got to watch my figure.
Yeah, or
you
how else are you
excited
going
for
to fit in
Secrets
that
of the
skin tight
Unknown tomorrow
costume?
night, Harley?
Yeah, I would love to be there.
I'm definitely going to be there, Tim.
Be there or be square. We have a special guest for our first ever episode of Secrets of the Unknown on Twitch.
Yeah.
Yes,
Exactly.
my paranormal and unanswerable show, which airs on Beyond the Airwaves, the Infinity Project, The Rebirth,
Mhm.
is
Ant food. I got attacked by the ants again this morning.
Ooh.
oh my.
So
Up.
Jack called out um, our pest control people are coming out on Thursday. Well, one good blessing, I wasn't ant food to a bunch of fire ants.
That's good. I'll tell you something. I thought Mom and I were going to be last night because we were trying to mow one part of the yard, and it wouldn't move. Then we finally got it over, and we realized we ran over right over a fire ant. I was like, "Get away! Get away! Get away!"
Run away! Run away!
Run away from the fire ants.
Yeah.
Oh, I put my um, foot right down in this ant bed. I was making withdrawals from the bank, so to
Uh,
speak. You know what I'm talking about, Cheryl.
yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, but at least we're things are beginning to work. It's like hallelujah, finally. Because we were
I
real.
have some stuff that we need to talk about after the show.
Oh, okay.
Some things I posted in the group chat, but I will wait until the show's over.
Okay, no problem. All right, let's see.
Here's a thought for everybody, and I posted this on Facebook yesterday.
Mhm.
Been leaving the house in 2019. Keys, phone, wallet. Leaving the house in 2020. Keys, phone, wallet, mask, hand sanitizer, samurai sword, written will, hornet repellent, protest sign, martial art abilities, stress ball, and holy water. Remember, don't leave home without it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, on flights now, you gotta have to wear masks. Like, you better bring your own.
I like what
And
you posted, Shirley.
What?
It's your choice not to wear a mask. Something about
It's your choice not to wear a mask, but that means you can't wear your clothes either. You can't have it both ways.
speaking
yeah.
of Shirley, here's one I'm sure that, like me, she can easily identify with. My girlfriend asked me last night why I carry my gun around the house. What am I afraid of? I looked her straight in the eye and said, the beep Decepticons. She laughed. I laughed. The toaster laughed. I shot the toaster. It was a good time. Yeah, we all know those toasters are really Decepticons in disguise.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Transformers,
More
more than
than
meets
meets
the
the eye.
eye.
Yeah.
And a lot of people on Facebook post a lot of crazy things.
Oh yeah.
So to them, I would say this: I showed my Facebook page to my psychiatrist, and she wants to talk to all of you.
Yep, I agree with that. Let's see. Oh yeah, there was another big person in the civil rights movement died, but he didn't really get as much attention. I think his name was C.T. Vivian.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, but he actually was a
Maybe I
powerhouse.
hadn't even.
He was a powerhouse in the civil rights movement as well. Yeah, Cordy Tyndall Vivian was an American minister, author, and close friend of the and lieutenant of Martin Luther King Jr. during the civil rights movement. Yeah, he died on the 17th. So it was like about a day before John Lewis did. And Vivian was 90 and lived to be 95 years old.
Yeah. But you know, all of this stuff
Yeah, it's like what are we doing wrong in this country right now?
Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because here we are, I'm Republican. I think most of you guys are Democrats, and I don't could be wrong. I don't know, but look, here we are. We're all agreeing. We all agree to disagree. We're being civilized. We're not going out there going after everybody.
for each other.
Nope. It's just like
We respect one another's differences,
exactly.
whether it be political, people of color.
Mhm.
Because you know what? It's like I said when I first met you, I thought you were Mexican, Shirley.
Oh
it,
my!
no, it's fine. It's fine because it was my
Oh
complexion.
my!
It was my complexion. It's okay. I don't take any offense to it.
Oh, it's oh my anyway.
Yeah.
You know, but the coolest way to me now, I talk to people of color, and to me, prejudice is fucking stupid.
Oh
If
yeah.
you want to learn about a different culture, a different group of people, don't be an ass towards them.
Mhm.
Ask them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Most people will actually be happy to talk to you about it if you would just ask.
Yep.
I'll give you.
Exactly.
I'll give you a case in point for me. I often wondered what these jewels that the Indian ladies wear in the middle of their forehead.
Mhm.
So I ran across a couple of Indian ladies in Walmart one time, or actually two different occasions. But one person gave me one answer. To them, the forehead is the center of the soul. So that jewel in the middle of the forehead is like our crosses over our
Mm.
heart,
Right.
is their equivalent of a cross. The other one signifies marriage, depending on the caste system.
Ah.
A different lady told me that.
Yeah. I remember the
I
classes from high school. I know what you're talking about.
yeah, um, they were very happy to talk to me. I was very respectful. I said, "Excuse me, I hope you don't think I'm being rude, but could you please tell me what what the jewel in the middle of the forehead means?" And they were more than happy to tell me,
Yeah.
as long as you do it with respect. I
Yeah,
didn't go up
Exactly.
and say,
respect and
"Hey," I didn't go up and say, "Hey, lady, what's that rock in the middle of your forehead for?"
Mhm.
be
Right.
respectful and show genuine interest, and they'll be happy to tell you.
Yeah.
I know. So well, I'm lagging with my soda pop. But that's a cool way to learn about another culture.
right.
It sure
I
is.
remember going to a church group, and there was this African guy there, and I was the second to know when his wife had her baby.
Mhm.
Of course, the wife was the first to know, but he was very, very excited to tell me.
That's good.
Forget what part of Africa he was from, but
That's all right. But it makes you think that things back like a couple of weeks ago when I think one lady was yelling at the Native Americans saying, "Go back where you came from." It's like, lady, they already are where they came from.
Mm-hmm.
yes, they didn't take over our country.
We basically
We
took over
they didn't take
theirs.
they didn't take over our land. We took over theirs.
Yeah, exactly. Of course, right now the big mystery is what will Washington rename its football team?
What are some of the
What will
possibilities?
Cleveland rename its baseball team?
Yeah, I,
And the Cleveland Indians are looking into changing their name too after I don't know how many years.
yeah. I don't. I think the Atlanta Braves said they're going to stick with it, but they're getting rid of the tomahawk chop. The crowd
Yeah,
You
does.
want to know something?
yeah.
The statues coming down, the renaming of the sports teams, I think is crazy.
Well, the Braves name by itself is fine. It's the mascot.
Mm-hmm.
This,
That's
Hmm. Yeah. Bear with me. Hang on.
But
Yeah, you'll have to excuse me. Every once in a while it says your internet connection is unstable.
Yeah, I'm getting it too.
Okay.
So
I got it
it's
one
not
time
just
yesterday.
me.
All right. Let's see. Oh, there's one last thing. You know, it's a tough time we're living in. We've got COVID-19. We've got an election. We've got a whole bunch of other things going on. But our advice is please just try your best to be nice to each other.
Oh, I try. I try. Sometimes I'm not successful,
Or
but
as Bill and Ted like to say, be excellent to each other.
Bingo. That's it.
Bingo.
exactly.
Isn't that
I
what it's
try
really
to.
being excellent to each other?
Mm-hmm. All right, we are getting close to the end. Tim, I'm going to let you tell about what we've got tomorrow.
So coming up tomorrow, if you didn't hear it earlier, we have the first episode of Secrets of the Unknown here on Twitch. Secrets of the Unknown is a show that I created to discuss pretty much anything that does not have a rational explanation. Usually that will be a haunted location. It could be maybe a reported UFO sighting. It could be some kind of crazy conspiracy theory that actually seems to have merit despite some of the stuff you read on the internet. On our previous platform, Blog Talk Radio, we talked about things like creepy pasta. We talked about the Phoenix Lights. In essence, anything that doesn't have a rational explanation is a fair game. But more often than anything else, we tend to talk about ghosts and hauntings, if only for the fact that of all the possible paranormal topics, this is the one that's most likely to have evidence that can be discussed or gone over. As far as a UFO in the sky, well, sure, it could be a UFO in the sky, but you might see it and I might not, and we might have been looking at the same thing.
Exactly.
So, in order to really talk about these subjects, I tend to stray more toward ones where we have things like video, photographs, digital recordings, what have you, something that can be analyzed, basically. And from time to time, I will have a guest on. Tomorrow is no such exception. But with the move to Twitch, we're also going to vary up the shows a little bit. On Block Talk Radio, they were very much what I like to call Ghost Adventures light. We
Mm-hmm.
are not investigators. We don't have equipment. We don't go out there and do all that. So we talk about a specific location or two, depending on Halloween special. We talk about the history. We talk about you know the alleged ghost sightings. Where are people seeing them? Why? Who might these spirits be, and why might they be here? And then we turn our attention to, more often than not, what evidence Ghost Adventures claims to have captured at these locations. But just like any other television show you see on TV, they're out for ratings. That's why I don't take Ghost Adventures as gospel. But I am not an investigator. I have not been to these locations. So what I do is I basically scrutinize their evidence. Did they miss something? Did they
Mm-hmm.
misinterpret something? Did they do it wrong? Is their evidence not as conclusive as they'd like to think it is? Just to put even an example of what I mean by that, our first ever episode back on Blog Talk Radio was about the Villisca Axe Murder House in Villisca, Iowa. Now, I'm not going to run down the whole thing in the interest of time, and we are technically out of time now, so I'll make this brief. Uh, Back in 1912, there was a murder in the house, and two adults and six children were beaten to death with an axe while they slept. Today, the house is very much haunted. They never caught the person or persons responsible. So you might think that'd be the recipe for a show like Ghost Adventures to go in and investigate. And they did. They captured an EVP on their digital recorder, and the first thing they said was, I don't know what this is saying. But for me, what it actually said was, and I quote, I killed 6 kids.
Hmm.
And it was very, like, I don't know what, dude, really? Play it again. Same thing.
Hmm.
And then they're like, oh, okay, I had found somebody else. And, oh, I killed something, something. And I'm like, hello, what did you just tell us about that happened in this house?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I heard it correctly on the first time. I killed 6 kids. And that's exactly what the murderer did. He killed the Moore family's 4 children plus 2 neighborhood girls who were spending the night at their house, plus the Moores themselves. I killed 6 kids. So
Hmm.
why didn't Ghost Adventures pick up on that?
Good question.
Granted, not a lot of people can audibly make these things out, and I very rarely do, in fact. But this one was pretty clear cut and dry if you actually listen to what the EVP said.
Hmm.
I killed 6 kids. And so when they claim to have captured something, I don't always believe they captured what they thought they captured.
Hmm.
And they at times have said they've captured some really strange things. And I may revisit over time some of our episodes from Blog Talk Radio, or more appropriately, the locations from them, to see if we can take another look at the things that happened and see if we can better make out what's being said and better analyze that.
Yeah.
But tomorrow night, that's not what we're going to be doing. Those are Ghost Adventure like episodes, and there will be some like that. I want to try some new formats with this platform change. Tomorrow is going to be more of an interview slash roundtable discussion. I met this paranormal investigator last November. Her name is Rebecca Williamson. She's the owner of the Cambry House and Farm in Nauvoo, Illinois. Really wonderful lady. She's been a paranormal investigator herself for 20 years. And she's coming on to talk with us about the property that she owns. She's going to talk about some of the investigations that have been held at the Cambry House and more. So please join me in welcoming Rebecca to the show tomorrow at 9 o'clock Central, 10 Eastern,
Hmm.
right here on Beyond the Airwaves, the Infinity Project, The Rebirth.
Yeah. I am looking forward to that. It's gonna be real interesting. All right. Well, anyway, it is time to wrap things up. So I'm just gonna say this. Everybody have a great night. Have a safe night. If you are hot, try to stay cool as much as you can. And I'm gonna say love, peace, and chicken grease.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And we do not have any
Yes.
sound effects just yet, but we'll start to add them before too long. Don't worry about that. So with that in mind, I'm gonna bid you all good night with one little with goodbye to our crazy car. So here we go.
Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow.
That is all for tonight. Have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Night, y'all.
Take care, everybody.
Shanna.